You know, there's always perfect lines that start all the first words, and I already just said them. Also, banana, banana, however that song goes. Hold on a second. As you already can tell, I'm playing back to playing Donkey Kong. Since this game can't, well, I don't know, automatically saves, like most games do. Oh, I already had to redo most of the stages again. And now I'm playing in a bit of Diddy Kong, and we have our very helpful old bird here. Whoops! Oxperio, there she went. I thought you would jump on crane wings, but I guess it's not the case. It's gonna make it harder. Oh, 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 wait. And that's why we want the bird. Let's try this again. It was like a minute wasted on that intro I just did. Alright, we're gonna avoid him this time, since we can't jump on him. And you gotta be kidding me. Get all the bleeping bananas. And we got our bird back. Alright, make sure you don't lose her this time. Come on, stupid baby vulture. Careful. Screw the O. Alright, careful. Oh! Stupid monkey. No offense there, guys. Right, 1, 2, 3. I really don't play Donkey Kong that much because it's so frustratingly hard. You need to time your jumps perfectly or you'll eventually fall into a bottomless pit of death. In 2 hits, you're earning a goner. Right, got that little muncher. Alright. Huh? Oh, come on! Should have thrown that barrel before he did. Careful. Easy. Easy. I like how they just replay the music again because you fall to your death or get hit by those stupid dumb barrels he just throw at me. Take that. Never going to town, he's gonna throw those barrels right away. And freaking perfect.
Welcome back to Cooking with Tammy Live. I'm Tammy, and today I'm going to show you how to make my absolutely delicious salmon croquettes, also known as salmon patties.
Just trying to get to the end of the level,
so
and I still
let's
keep
jump right in and get this recipe
dying.
started. Right here we have some bell peppers. I have red and green, as well as minced garlic, and some diced onions. When it came to the bell pepper, I didn't use the whole bell pepper. What I did do was, as
I
you can
really don't
see,
like
there's
ice
like little
levels because they're so
demarcations, like
bloody
little segments. I
difficult.
took literally like 1.5, and that's what I'm using. 2 cans
Alright,
of
we're
salmon.
gonna
Yes,
place
I
one
love you. Use
at
fresh salmon
this
if you
time.
want. Just ask the person at the seafood spot to
Take
take
that.
the skin off the salmon. However, I'm using canned salmon. I also have some mayo, eggs, breadcrumbs, paprika, as well as onion powder, black pepper, salt, and Worcestershire sauce, as well as some oil. First things first,
Got him.
we are going to remove the bones from the salmon.
Oh, of course, the
Yes,
exit was
we
at the
are.
very
Let me put
end
my
by the
gloves
time
on
I
first.
died.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take the salmon.
Crop
How many of you love
Chupas
salmon?
Chase.
Canned salmon, fresh salmon, it doesn't
I'm
matter
pretty
to me. I
sure
like
know
it
where this
both.
is
So
going.
delicious. Alrighty, there's like some soft bones in there. So what I'm doing is I'm
Okay,
just
now there's
gonna
like
take my finger and remove
jellyfishes
it.
or squids.
Place it right here.
Those ones with
Also,
eyes.
when it comes to the skin, it
Yep, it's already
literally
chasing
just
us.
slides right off. You just have to take your finger and just literally rub it against the skin,
And he
and
got
it will
me.
come right off.
He's probably gonna get
Okay.
me too.
So we're searching for soft bones.
How
Some
should
people
I
they
know
leave
he
the
was
bones
gonna be
in
right
because,
there?
like I said, it's soft bones. So they just literally just break it all up, mash it all up, and to most people you don't taste it. But I am
Sorry,
gonna take
I'm
the
just having
extra
a
step,
bit of a hangover right
take that
now
extra
because I
mile,
get up so
and take
early.
bones out.
You know,
How
I'm just
many
not
of you
thinking
remember
straight
when you
right
learned how to
now.
make salmon croquettes or salmon patties?
Alright, gotta focus.
Mm-hmm. I certainly do.
We got
I
like
remember.
4 limes left.
All right.
Alright, screw
Just
the
be patient. It
banana.
takes a little while. It doesn't take long.
I love the sound
Even if
effect that
there's like a
that
bone or
little
two,
squid thing
it's
is
not gonna
doing.
It's not gonna like literally mess the
Alright,
recipe
swim
up.
up,
It's
swim
not
up,
gonna
swim up.
cause any problems. Okay.
And swim back down here because we want bananas. Or not. And he's gone.
I ended up making,
Except for the
or
shark.
should I say,
We don't have our
I'm gonna make salmon
swordfish with
croquettes
us.
because, true story, I ended up ordering from Uber Eats, McDonald's, right? Yes, I know. And it's literally for
Getting
5
closer.
of us. And the tab came to
That was close.
86 bucks. Because of course you gotta pay for the Uber
I'll
delivery,
never
which
get
is not
tired of
much.
hearing this
But I
soundtrack.
noticed
It
when you order
sounds
through like
wonderful.
third parties,
And you're being chased by an
the
octopus.
fast food chain they
And it's
charge
going
more
faster.
because whatever, for whatever reason. So at checkout it was like literally 80 something bucks, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm about to lose a piece of meat. Am I crazy? No.
Do 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 do
Only
do
the
do
bones.
do.
All right.
Do 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 do
And
do do
the
do.
crazy thing
He's trying
is,
to kill
I waited for like a good
me.
hour, and
Kill
unfortunately,
me,
our
kill me,
order
give
was
me.
canceled. I'll be right back. So everybody's starving. Everybody's
Another
anticipating.
big
They think
shark.
it's food. Bad enough we're overpaying. And they have the nerve to cancel our order. So guess what? My
Alright.
grandma always say it's always important because you never know
Alright, he
when
almost
certain
got me
things is gonna
there.
go down. Always make sure you have some canned goods and you have certain staples in cabinetry like flour, eggs,
These
rice.
levels don't usually
Everybody's
take
different,
that
but for
long,
her,
but
she
I'm just gonna
always tell
try
us
not get
make
hit.
sure you have eggs, flour, rice, bread, and what else? Oh, and water in store.
To
Like
avoid a
literally, she would have buckets of
crazy
water
octopus that's trying to
just
kill us.
storing, like just in case there's an
Sharks don't
accident, not
want
an
to eat
accident, but
us.
more so some type of
And
emergency.
there he goes.
And she was ready. Like she's ready for like any situation.
Just
Put
imagine
it that
how
way.
annoyingly
So
hard
yeah,
this
I looked in my
stage would
cabinet
go
and
if
the
there was like
salmon was there, and
clams
I'm like, you know
trying
what?
to
We
shoot
haven't
at
had
you
it
and
in
you
a
had to
while
avoid
anyway. And besides,
the
I'm gonna make
octopus's
a
attack
salmon recipe for
too.
Shanti, not a salmon recipe.
Yeah, just
Sorry,
imagine that would
a salmon
happen.
croquette or a salmon
Oh,
patty recipe on my channel.
oh
So I'm like,
goody,
now would have been a
one
perfect
up.
time.
That's
Not
why I
only
need it. Oh yes,
Everybody's
yes, yes, yes,
starving.
yes.
But now would be the perfect time
Take
to
this.
put that recipe out. Oh, yes, sir, Bob.
So now we can take more than one
Smart.
hit, but two
Grandmas
more
are the
hits.
best. They know how to survive in any situation and make the best out of any situation. I'm telling
Outswim
you.
the
All right, well,
octopuses. Going up.
we are going to turn our stove top on, and we are going to saute our
Oh man,
veggies.
this is
We're going to
awesome.
saute our red and green bell peppers as well as the onions. And we're not going to add too much oil, just enough to saute.
Alright, let's visit Cranky, shall we? Well, I didn't expect to see you here today. In a jungle hygiene stick to the treetops and near extra lives. From charge, blah 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 blah. And find extra lines of hidden secret stages. Alright, let's move on to this stage. Turn torch. Oh yeah, I remember this stage. You get to pretty much the darkest part of the level. Regularly. Because you can't see a thing. And that thing's bright.
Yep, so that was a crazy story and a true story.
Also, who would leave their flaming barrels there? Or that's disrespectful.
Because I should have went in the kitchen and made something to eat rather than trying to order McDonald's in the first place.
I like the 3D model in
so
this part where the
taught.
bird is the only one all
Trying to
have
overcharge me talking about $80
and
something.
bright
Are you kidding
cheat.
me?
Him carrying the
Garlic,
lights.
minced
I
garlic.
forgot what his name is, but
You want to cook your veggies first.
he
To
does
allow it to
appear in
absorb,
most
because you
likely
don't
the
want to put
Donkey
your
Kong series.
uncooked veggies into the mixture, and then once you start to fry the
Basically.
patties, they're going to be uncooked and it's going to be a little bit hard and so on and so forth. So it's better to
Easy.
saute them and give them nice and soft. Now that our veggies are done, we're going to move on to adding our
Switch to
ingredients to our
Diddy.
salmon. And the good thing about this is you don't
Because he
have to
moves
overseason.
really faster than Donkey Kong
Just a
does.
little bit of salt, not much. As well as a little bit of ground black pepper, just a little bit.
It's always unexpected to not notice when they're gonna pop out. This thing just sounds so scary when it gets to its last note. I know, I may have about dying this time. Now let's go ahead and save it here. Ooh, thanks for the kiss there. Just to make sure I did save it. Because sometimes it won't work half the time.
If you don't want to do the mayo, you can add 2 eggs. It's totally up to you. You can add 2 eggs.
Alright, let's move on ahead.
Cans that you're using. That's how many eggs you'll add if you want to exclude the mayo. But I'm doing a half and half. Half mayo.
Just to make sure.
1 egg, half mayo. Half and
Let's
half.
go all the way back to the beginning of the level.
Take the bell peppers that cool down.
First things first, we're gonna get like a few extra limes. If you go back up here, like I showed you last time I played this game, get an extra balloon.
And I'm just gonna mix everything together. Get it well incorporated. It smells so
And there goes a balloon.
And it looks so pretty. I'm also gonna add some breadcrumbs. Now when it comes to the breadcrumbs, we're just gonna add accordingly.
Go this way.
Not too much at first.
If you repeat this like a few more times, you'll get extra lives. Be smart like I am.
Just like making a burger. No different.
Just rinse and repeat.
You want it to be able to literally
need to get more extra,
so you don't want to add too much.
well,
you
limes.
Play around with it just a bit. Add accordingly. And once
it's
you're
the
able
easiest
to
way to get
together,
and unlimited of them. You can pause and select and do it all again. To not make this video go on longer, you douchebags.
Still a little wet.
Ouchie. I was about to do a row attack.
And also, you guys can play around with the
Take
breadcrumbs. If you
this.
have like Parmesan breadcrumbs in the refrigerator or Italian
Shoot.
breadcrumbs, feel free to add
Thanks.
it. It's just gonna take the flavors up even more. Yeah, from the feel of this is it right here. The texture is perfect. This is what we need. And by any chance, if your mixture
Screw
feels
that.
kind of loose, take a couple pieces. If you're not able to mold it together
Again.
and literally have it stay together, then of course you're gonna add a little bit more breadcrumbs, just like I did, a little bit at
And
a
I missed
time
it.
until you get the patties to hold and stick together.
Alright, let's
Let's
go
see
back.
if
Wish they
what we're
could
working with. Let's see if it
go
works.
faster.
Oh, but first I'm gonna add a little breadcrumbs to the plate, just a little bit, because
Alright,
as I
here we go.
mold the salmon patties, I want
Let's
to be
go
able
back
to like
to
literally
that
just place it on the
snowy
plate
mountain.
without having to stick to the
You
plate.
know, it's currently set in, and I
Let's do this.
had time to look at it.
Alrighty, we're gonna mold it like I said, just like a meatball. Same
Oh no, not
concept,
more of
except just
this.
literally holding together. This is it right here.
Take that.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Tuck the sides in.
Down you go.
Give it a nice shape. Place it right
And
there.
down I went too.
And we are going to continue molding until we have all of our salmon patties molded into shape. Just out of curiosity, how many of you guys used to eat salmon
Like
patties
how they fall to their depths
for
like that.
breakfast
And you gotta be
or
kidding me.
lunch or even dinner?
Do
I
do
know
do
some
do
people
do
eat it
do
like
do do
literally
do.
for dinner.
Cluck
Some people
this
eat it for
stage.
breakfast. I guess it depends on where you grew up. Also, grandmas didn't play that. Like,
Made it.
they made whatever at whatever time according to what they had. Yep. You were gonna eat. You were not gonna be hungry.
Gotta be careful this
Even if
time.
it meant eating eggs for dinner. Eggs with something, right?
Eat it, you stupid
Eggs with
bee.
rice, fried rice with eggs, something.
Nope.
And of course, when you add the veggies to the mixture, it
It's
not
gonna
only
be
gives it
very
a
suicidal
nice
if I get
taste
that.
and a nice color
Oh.
contrast and everything, but
I don't
it
know why these
also
letters are always hard to
stretches
get.
the salmon. Also, to this, you can add a potato. That will definitely stretch it out depending on how many people you're feeding, right? It is time to fry these salmon cakes up. Or should I say salmon patties, salmon
And
croquettes.
now
It's
I
going to
lost another
really taste
life.
absolutely delicious.
Should have gone
We're
more
not going
than
to add too much oil, just
11.
enough. Not too much. That is perfect. Alrighty. What I am going to do
I
is
swear if I die here and lose all my lives, means I have
just
to
a little bit of
redo it
breadcrumbs,
all
not too
again.
much. Just coat it lightly. And when you add the breadcrumbs, it's going to give it a nice little crust. It's going to have a nice outer shell, a nice crust on the outer salmon cake or salmon patty.
This game
Just
really
like
hates your
that.
guts.
Not too much to take away from the taste, but just enough to
Oh
give it
great, I
that
can't
nice
tag in since there's not enough
brown
room.
color. Alright. We are going to place our first
Yeah,
salmon
tag your anus in.
patty into
And
the
Wookie
pan,
Boy.
just like that. Turn the stove top down
Oh, thank God.
or medium high. You don't want it too low and you don't want it too high.
Okay, let's see, swordfish, frogs.
Just like that. Give everything
Alright,
ample space
swordfish, frog.
because you want everything to fry evenly. Don't want to overcrowd the pan
Victory!
because what you're going to do if you overcrowd the pan
Alright,
is
let's
you're going to
collect
lower the
some
temperature
golden
of the water.
frogs, shall we?
You know what, these are some pretty
I
good
love
sized
being a frog.
salmon croquettes.
Instead of a turtle.
So
Anyways,
I am going
let's
to add
just
just four.
keep
Four is
going.
perfect.
And collect enough of
Good
these
to
as
know.
possible, and many lives too.
Treat it really
Where's it
delicate.
going?
Really delicately. Alright, that's it.
Froggy. Ooh. Ba-doo-doo. Dun
Now,
dun
when we're frying
dun
our salmon
dun
patties, what we're going to
dun
do is
dun
we are
dun
going to
dun
allow
dun.
our
I love
salmon
this
patties to
music. It
fry on
will
medium-high
never
heat.
get
And
tiresome.
a perfect indication to know when to flip our salmon patties is around the edges.
Whoops.
It's going to turn nice and golden brown, and it's going
Oh
to have that
well.
nice little crustification, and
At least
that's
I
our
got
perfect indication to say, okay, it's time to flip it
more
over.
lives this
So,
time.
so
The
far,
ones
the
I
first one
lost
that I
it.
placed into the pan, I'm seeing like around one, like one part of it where it's starting to brown up, and I'm going to allow it to go for probably about another 20
Yes!
seconds before I flip it over. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
All right,
Before we
flip it
fight the
over.
boss. Before we fight the
Perfect.
boss.
Woo! Perfect. Absolutely
Let's
beautiful.
be smart about
Absolutely
this.
beautiful. And we're not going to play around and mess with it and flip it over
Save
every
it.
5 seconds. And we're just going to allow it to do its thing before we flip it over.
Alright,
Because
here
we
we
don't want
go.
to break it up. Because at the end of the day, guess what, guys? It's still
Really?
fish.
Ernie
And fish is really
Rumble.
delicate.
Let me guess, that's gonna be a different color beaver, isn't it?
And see why it's important to make
But
sure you
jumped
give it enough
higher.
room?
Stop laughing.
I like to call it flipping room. Enough room to flip, tumble, roll, and so on and so forth. If you overcrowd the pan, it's going to be really hard to get your
2, 3,
spatula in
4.
here and flip it over.
5. No!
And that's why you don't want your flame too high, because you don't want to brown the outside and the
Again,
inside
back for
still brown.
that.
You want to give everything enough time
Take
to
that, you stupid
literally
beaver.
cook through.
1, 2,
So that's why it's important to keep that stove top on, or that
3,
flame is what I should say, on medium heat.
4. Come on.
All right.
When he hits the end, take!
Perfect.
Not funny, jerk.
Perfect. I'm going to continue to fry the salmon patties, and I'll come back and show you what everything looks like in 2 seconds. Hey, two
Dumb
seconds,
jerk.
like I said. It is time to remove our last salmon
Wait.
patty
Before we
from
go
the
in there.
pan.
Before we
And
go
look
in
at
there.
how beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Everything stayed together. It's just beautiful. Now
To
that
be
our salmon patties
smart
are done,
about
I'm going
this,
to tell
we're
you how
gonna
to make a
save
delicious
it.
lemon dill
You
aioli
know we're
sauce.
in the
It's going to
first
complement
stage
our
world,
salmon
but
croquettes really nicely. So, here's
I
what we're
want to
going
make
to do.
sure I
We're
would
going to take some mayo.
continue this game another
According to the
time,
amount of salmon patties you have, I am going to
so
take
I
about
don't have
2
to
scoops.
redo it all
And
again.
I am going to add about
Speaking of
a
redos,
teaspoon of minced garlic.
let's fight this guy again, just for
I'm
the
going to
fun of
add some
it.
dill paste,
First
not too
easiest
much,
boss
but still
ever.
somewhat pungent, as well as some fresh lemon juice. And what we're going to do is we're going to give everything a good
Come on,
mix.
one more hit. Too easy. I am the champion.
Good. Look like she made them fatter.
Yeah. Oil Drum Alley. Okay, probably do this stage, and I'll just call it a day now. Because I'll be playing another couple of games later. At least we're playing a different soundtrack, which is good.
Wow.
Ooh, explosives.
Flavorful.
I love it.
Absolutely delicious. The meat is nice and tender.
Yeah, suck it,
And it has
beaver.
like this perfect outer crust because
You
we
too.
added the
Jumping
breadcrumbs. So you hear that crunch.
alligator or crocodile, whatever you guys
I'm
are.
going to try it with the sauce.
Whoops. Sorry, Donkey Kong.
The lemon dill sauce, so delicious. So complimentary. It
Alright.
takes our
Still gonna use this. Just gonna be
salmon
careful.
patties to a whole different level. I could literally stand here and eat the whole thing. It's absolutely delicious. Anyway,
Checkpoint.
guys, full recipe details.
I love how it does the rainbow
recipes,
sparkles.
and I'm going to tell you how to, give you measurements as far as how to make the dill sauce and so on and so forth. But in the meanwhile, I have to literally
For this.
go and finish up on the salmon patty because it's definitely A1. Absolutely delicious.
Don't mind
Mayo
if I
and the
do.
eggs perfect, contrast. Delicious. It's nice. The texture is nice and smooth. It's creamy.
And no
It's delicious.
choice.
It's flavorful. It's not over seasoned. Not to mention the lemon and everything else. Everything is just
Oh, come on, I missed
ties
him.
together so well. This is definitely a step up from the salmon cakes that we ate as a child. Absolutely.
I said before and I'll say
delicious.
again.
And of course, we have that
Oh, I
along with it,
missed.
and we added the Worcestershire sauce, which makes it taste even better. Anyway, guys, I catch you in another video.
Let's see that
Until
again.
Then, enjoy.
His eyes popping out of his head is hilarious.
She used red peppers instead of tomato, which was good.
Take that. Eat it. Excuse me for a minute.
She made it better.
I will reach the end of this level and well, basically clean the house for a while. Yeah.
Now's the best time to get into a new hunt. KBB.com's best value brand for 2018.
You gotta be kidding me.
Turn into your local Honda dealer or shop online and get a great offer at the CRV.
Do. I really want to leave this level so badly. And yet I keep dying. I'm like a brain dead schmuck.
Now, potato cakes are a very, very old recipe. They've been around forever,
Look at that.
and they are a leftover recipe. It's a
You
good old way
jerk.
of breaking what food has. When my kids were little, I can't even tell you how many times I came in and I picked up double eggs with kids, and everybody was hungry, and I went to fix dinner, and I had no potatoes.
Ow, 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 ow. Pansies. Whoa.
Stuff is trash. Let's go next.
Carry that. Ooh.
Just put it down.
It's one of these ones. Okay, wait. It's making me nervous. Oh, man. Oh, thank God for the exit. Finally. I thought I was gonna end in 26 minutes, but nope. That took longer than I expected it to be. Alright, I'll catch you guys later when they play another interesting game that's not from the 90s. But a bit, interesting game that's least amount for kids, but by the time this is done downloading, it's gonna take a long time to do it. We've been doing this for like 29 minutes, and I think I need a bit of a break from playing this game now. I'll catch you guys later when they play another game that's not like always the same old, which it will always be every couple of years now. Always seeing the same old games we know for like 20 years or 30. It just depends on which games you like or really like about them. So have a wonderful time out there. I'll be quite busy for a while. See you around. Have a splendid time out there. Being safe. Please leave comments on and subscribe and views in this one. I'll catch you guys then.